Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on?
What's good? We are all good. We're back for another night of Island Bars Football Talk. We got your two hosts in the building. C Money is in the building from the 49ers clan.
Bang, bang.
And we got Shrida in the building from the Keep Pounding clan. I think we'll be missing Jizzle tonight. He'll be back on the next show on Tuesday. What's good, what's good with the 49ers for the past week?
A bunch of rumors and overreactions. That's what's been going on for the past week.
Yeah.
The whole Debo Samuel, this and that. I just like, come on, guys. Come on, really. Like, come on.
Well, from now till the draft officially happens, it's the rumor mill for these next few weeks. See a lot of rumors. You see people want to get extensions before the draft. You want to know who's going to take who. Of course, we got Panthers with its rumors on quarterbacks, offensive linemen. But it's the same old, same old. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep up to date because you're gonna get all types of news.
But,
I know
like,
one.
right. No, you don't get no news. I mean, free agency is over. The draft coming up. So in between that time, it's gonna be all kind of news coming up. Who trading away
Exactly.
what pick? Who trying to move up in what order? All kind of stuff like that.
So far, what I've been seeing is there's still talk on Malik Willis could go as high as Detroit with the number two pick, but I think it's a smoke screen for him as a quarterback and for teams that want to get a quarterback. So there's a lot of smoke screen there. I know the big talk with the quarterbacks is Desmond Ritter's picking up steam based on his visits that he's had with teams. And a lot of persons think that he may possibly be the first quarterback off, or he may go in the top 15. He was
Right.
slated to go in the early second, late first, but he's pushed his way up to top 15 status. And I actually like him more than some of the other quarterbacks in the world. The Panthers, I would have traded back, pick up some additional picks, and use that pick to pick him. So there's a lot of ways you can go, but the quarterback still generate all the news. Still got some other lineman. Everyone is talking about what the Saints are gonna do with these two picks, but we know what it is. It's the rumors. It's the rumor mill
Right.
from now until April 28th. It's not much activity free agency wise. I know Calais Campbell signed back
With the Ravens.
with the Ravens.
Yep.
So outside of him, I haven't seen much. The only thing I've seen, I think, the Rams linebacker Troy Reader. He signed with the Chargers. That was the only That was the only linebacker that played for the Rams that you know of. It looks like he's gone to the Chargers. So outside of that, it'll be pretty quiet now until draft day. So we are still very excited for the draft coming up, but we got about what 2 more weeks?
Yeah, 2 more weeks.
Yeah, I think Thursday. This Thursday, it'll be 2 more weeks from this Thursday.
Right.
So we still got 2 more weeks of hearing rumors and no facts. It's our rumors.
Rumors,
Yeah.
overreactions, I
Yep.
can't touch it on me hearing. Um, on a sad note, Dwayne Haskins lost his life
Yeah.
over the weekend.
We see condolences to his family on this tragic passing, and you never want to see someone so young lose their life. And he was a stand-up guy coming out of Ohio State, and he lived a dream that a lot of persons, myself included, will want to be make it to the NFL. So, but he tragically passed away at a young age. So, we're praying for his family for to get through this difficult time. But you never want to see someone lose their life so young.
Right. But other than that, I mean, again, quiet on the forefront. This is the times where it's just really, really quiet. And you have all the analysts and everybody coming out and they just start to make up stories to try and make something happen. So it's like I just sit back and watch the calm because I've been around here. I've been watching football a long time. I know a little better.
Yeah, from the Panthers perspective, they got more news away from the football team than on the football team because they in some heated battle with the Rock Hill community. They were building that huge headquarters and practice facility in Rock Hill, South Carolina,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like that's being halted because David Tepper wants the people to pay a certain amount. It looks like something along the line, something went off. They don't want to pay. They want David Tepper to pay, and David Tepper say, "Well, you think you're gonna bamboozle me? I can bamboozle you." So, what was once supposed to be a elite head Carolina Panthers headquartered, elite Carolina Panthers training facility, and merging the two Carolinas as one to make the Carolina Panthers turned into a human disaster. Now there's talks he may take the team away from Carolina altogether or change the name to the Charlotte Panthers rather than Carolina Panthers. Because there's nothing in South Carolina that's connected to the Panthers.
Right.
So most of the news actually is from a political standpoint because they're back and forth at each other. I know the Raquel, I think it's the congressman or somebody, one of those guys. They had a interview and they were good. They were talking about it. David Tepper has halted the entire operation, so it looks like it may never start back. So David Tepper wants them to put in money. They want David Tepper to pay for it. Persons are saying, well, why should we pay when the Panthers aren't that good? And the only persons that kind of losing in this battle is the laborers that was depending on this to do work and make money. Now all those people are out of a job because they're the ones that were doing all the work. So now they're gone. The Panthers may be gone out of Carolina, or they may change the name because there's no what you call it. There's no ties to South Carolina, so it is called the Carolina Panthers, but we know it's basically not Carolina.
Right.
So we got to see what's gonna happen. I mean, he's valued at 16 billion. So we can say what you want. He don't wants to pay for it, or he don't want to pay for it. His decision. I can't tell the guy what to do with his money. But he ain't making much friends in Carolina because the team already ain't good and the head coach ain't good. No, the owner don't want to pay for this and that. So I don't know. Every time you think you got quiet there in Carolina front, something else kicking off. So we got to see what's gonna happen. But outside of that, pretty quiet. It's not much happening right now other than those little small tit for tat things. From a Panthers point of view, it's all about that number 6 pick. What we gonna do with the number 6 pick? But oh, and Sam Donald had that interview. Sam Donald did an interview, and he said it is what it is if the Panthers draft a quarterback. He knows he's still a good quarterback, and he knows one of the other two teams still would want him. Well, I don't know what kind of weed he was smoking. Cause the guy said deep down he still knows that he's a good quarterback, and he knows one of the other two teams would want him on their team. So I think he kind of accepted that it is what it is if the Panthers get a quarterback. They don't want me, but I'm sure someone else wants me. Not at 18 million. Nobody want he at 18 million. I don't know why the Panthers pick up the fifth year option, but they did. But this is basically his last year to make money. That 18 million guaranteed. Never seen that again. And his best bet is to probably stay on the Panthers and try to beat out whoever rookie quarterback they bring in. If they go out, if he's anywhere else outside of Carolina this year and as the season starts, he's a backup. And he'll be labeled a backup for the rest of his future. So again, I got to see what's happening with the Panthers, but that's all I got from Carolina for today.
You said today. Well,
Yeah,
you got more than me. I mean, we got to cover it. The only thing coming out of point and camp
is the Debo stuff.
is the
Yeah.
Debo Samuel thing, which is overshadowing everything else. I don't find a problem with it because we have, John Lynn said last month, two players need to get extended this year would be Bosa and Debo. He also said that Debo gonna be a fine for a long time. So I ain't worried about that. We got people on the team that can get cut to make room for Debo. But if Debo can't agree to the contract now, if he want to be the highest paid wide receiver like he's saying right now, what they saying, not what he's saying, what they saying, because he hasn't said a thing since.
Mm-hmm.
So I, if he don't want, if we can't get his contract tax on the way, let's go get Bosa contract tax on the way. Work with him, and then you still got another year to work with um with Debo. So I ain't worried. It ain't like this is his contract year and we have to sign him or we have to extend him. We see he's still on a contract for another year. He could probably get more money next year if he wait for the extension. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't too worried. I ain't worried. I ain't even worried about it. I ain't gonna say too worried. I ain't even worried about it. I know what we see Debo. We all know what Debo is, and that organization would be a damn fool if they leave Debo go. In which I don't think these two guys at the head, they got good head on their shoulders. So I ain't worried. I ain't even worried about that. And we still ain't got a first round pick, so I ain't got to talk about that. I ain't got to worry about that. And
Well, I hear watching a mock draft from NFL.com,
mm-hmm,
and they got Jacksonville going with Aiden Hutchinson, Malik Willis going number 2 to Detroit, Iki Ekwono, the tackle,
yeah,
going to Houston at number 3. The Seattle Seahawks trade up to number 4 to take Matt Corral. The Saints trade up to number 5 to take Kenny Pickett. And the Panthers stay at number 6 and get Evan Neal. Would I be angry? Hell no.
I don't think so.
Hell no. If we got Evan Neal, we've just fortified our left tackle for the next 10 to 12 years. And a line of Evan Neal, Brady Christensen, Bradley Bozeman, Austin Corbett, and Taylor Moton gonna be one of the top 10 offensive lines in the league. Whoever go behind that line will don't have to be running for them life. They think. So would I be vexed at that? No.
But you already said so. You say there's two picks there that you would take. Well, three situations you would take that make you happy, right? You get Evan Neal and Malik Willis, or you trade down. I think in the order is Evan Neal, trade down, then Malik Willis. Is that correct?
Well, I if I take him Malik Willis, that means I flanking on the season this year. That's the thing about it, because we all know he's not ready. He has to stay out a year. Cause the systems that he's been through, he's not ready. So I'm
Right.
flanking on the year. So in the order, it would either be Evan Neal slash Ikenu. That would be tier number 1. Tier number 2, trade down.
Right.
Tier number 3, I don't even want to say a quarterback because I don't want them to pick a quarterback at 6. I would say a quarterback if they trade down. But
Right.
it's only two options for me. It's either Evan Neal or in Kwanu. If they follow number 6, you got to take one of them, or you have to trade down. It has to be one of those two. If we stay there and pick somebody else outside of that, I'll be disappointed on draft the right on this show. I'll be very disappointed. It has to be one of those two. You can't go from number 6 to number 134, the next pick. Your team ain't that good. The draft is deep in certain positions. You don't have a second or third. That's where you first round picks you gotta nail.
Right.
Second and third build your team. Second, third, fourth, fifth. That builds the team. And without having a second and third because we traded them away for Sam Donald and doing this and that, I don't want to hear that. We have to trade them. We have to accumulate picks. So even if I end up with a first and a third in this year's draft, and I draft a quarterback with that first round pick, I won't be angry because I
Right.
got a third round pick. I can't sit here and say, can I pick it at number 6 and then gotta wait for round 4 was the best thing for the Panthers. I can't say that. So it has to be one of those tackles. And I like Charles Cross or Trevor Penning. Trevor Penning is not being talked about that much, but I would definitely trade back into the teens and draft Trevor Penning as the left tackle, and then draft a Desmond Ritter if he falls down the line, or Sam Howell, because Sam Howell will be there at the end of the first round or the second.
Right.
So there's options. My only, like I said, my only two options is one of those two premier tackles or trade them. I don't. If I see another option there, it's gonna hurt me deeply. So we have to see. Would I be angry if I hear Malik Willis name called? No, I won't. But I already know it's a boom or bust. We don't know what's gonna happen because who says Matt Rule is picking him for him? Matt Rule's on the hot seat. Suppose that coaching staff isn't there next year and then you get a top 3 pick. What's
Right.
gonna happen? You're gonna go for Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and you got Malik Willis there. What's gonna happen? That's my problem with the whole quarterback thing. So, as they say, as the analysts say, the only pro-rated one is Kenny Pickett. So the only quarterback I would see Matt Rule picking is Kenny Pickett because he needs to do something now. So we'll have to see about what's happening. I'll keep my eyes out on the rumors. Right now, it's in terms of rumors with drafts, they're pretty quiet. They keep it very, very humble. I guess this news with Raquel and everything kind of overshadowed everything. But I know this week you got your top 30 visits. We got some quarterbacks coming in. So we just got to see what happens from there.
When McShay and what he named sent out the last mock draft,
I don't know when they send out that last one. I know they send out some, but I can't even watch them because the last mock draft, Kuiper had the Panthers going with Trevon Walker, the guy from Georgia, at number
Mhm.
6. That wouldn't make much sense. Why would you pick one of them at number 6? You can trade back. If you pick a defense, you see, it's so crazy because people love Kayvon Thibodeau and they project him to slide. So someone raised a question: if what should the Panthers do if Kayvon Thibodeau drops to them at number 6? And most people was like, hell yeah, you better go and take him. Then you pair him with Brian Bones.
Right.
That looks good to me when I go and play Madden. Will that help right now at number 6 when we know our weaknesses? I don't know. We do need a defensive end because Hassan Reddick is gone. But how about we give our guys a chance like Ito Dos Matos, who I have high hopes for? Kayvon Thibodeau, he could be, I don't know, he could be the next big thing. But I can't sit here at number 6 and not go offensive line.
I
I
think so
need
too.
a I need offensive line at number 6. Either offensive line or we trade. If I trade back to 10 and draft a defensive end, I'll still be happy because we get extra picks.
Okay, get picks. Yeah, I think
Right,
your ultimate goal right now is you want to trade back so you get extra picks.
right. I
Oh,
cannot sit there and say, oh, Trayvon Walker or Kayvon Thibodeau at number 6. That was a good pick when we don't have another pick till round 4, late like 1/3 or 6 or something like that.
right.
I can't do it. And I don't think Federer will do it either because he knows just like me. So we'll have to see. Uh, David Tepper's on thin ice with his fan base right now, so he wants to win. I think what 2 straight years that they went 5 and 2 straight years that they went 5 and 10. So we got to see what happens. We got to see what happens.
We got 2 weeks. I think it's gonna come up. McVay and think K-pop and send out their final mock drafts probably the next week or so. Compared it to most of the times, they're pretty accurate most of the times.
Both of them, yeah, usually kind of you'll see one or two minor changes, but it
Yeah,
don't be a shocker.
right. The only shocker is if somebody jump up and trade up.
The trades, yeah, which you can't predict on because you don't know what's going to happen. And like I say, some people think the Saints are using those two first round picks to draft a quarterback this year.
Mhm.
One half thinks so. The next half thinks they're actually taking those two picks to build on a team to go all in this year, which is would be wide receiver to complement Michael Thomas and a replacement for Teron Armstead. So 50-50 thinks that's what they're gonna do. The other 50 thinks they're doing that for a quarterback. We don't know. We don't know. Will the Seahawks trade DK Metcalf for two first round picks? We don't know.
I don't see it, but you never know, right?
That's the thing.
Yeah,
We don't
I,
know.
I never believe in taking a productive player and trading him away for something that you don't have an idea what you're gonna get.
Hmm.
Metcalf is productive, very productive.
I mean that's the thing. I mean, will he become will he become frustrated?
With
Will
a
he
new
become
quarterback,
frustrated when Jula can't get him the ball and the team is losing? Will he want out? We don't know. We gotta see what's gonna happen. And like I said, there's a lot of teams, there's a lot of stuff that can come true, because what the Jets got two first rounds, the Jets got two first rounds, the Giants got two first rounds, the Saints got two first rounds, the Seahawks got two first rounds, and the Eagles got two first rounds. And I think the Chiefs got two first rounds, because not the Chiefs.
Chiefs,
Um
Denver.
Green Bay got two first rounds.
Oh,
Green
Green
Bay.
Bay.
Because they
Yeah.
traded Devontae Adams. That was two first rounds. No, the Chiefs got two first rounds too, because remember they traded Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
So a
yeah, yeah.
lot of teams got two first rounds. So I know Green Bay got two first rounds. The Chiefs got two first rounds. Any more big trades that had happened? Well, we had a lot. Oh yeah, Houston got two first rounds
Yep. Houston
because
got two.
yeah,
Houston got two. The Giants got two. The Eagles got two.
Saints should have two.
The
Saints and Jets got two for sure.
I only seen the Seahawks once.
But they got the Broncos pick.
Yeah, they just get a Broncos pick. Saints got two.
The Jets.
Packers got two. Jets got two.
I think the Chiefs should have two because they traded Tyreek Hill.
Chiefs got two. 29 and 30.
Exactly. So,
The
like I
Lions got
say,
two. Lions got
the
two
Lions
too.
got two as well. See that? So, oh yeah, 'cause that was the Rams pick.
Yeah.
They got a first one from the Rams. So, there's a million teams that got two picks.
So the Raiders ain't got no first round.
No.
I ain't got
You
no
ain't got
first.
no
I ain't
first
got no
round.
first round. Denver don't have no first round.
I think the Dolphins still got first round from IU.
They should.
Yeah, the
No, I think
Dolphins.
they traded away. They don't have it. They traded to thing.
Did they trade their pick or the IU pick?
I think it's all pick. They traded away.
They should have still had a first round card. That's what I read.
I ain't seen the
They
Dolphins
were
nowhere.
supposed to have two first rounds this year.
I
They
ain't see them
traded
up here.
one.
I ain't seen them. They ain't
Mm,
here. They ain't here.
let's see.
Unless I blind, but I ain't seen them.
It could be. I know they had two this year because of the trade with you guys.
But they do a lot of trading. Tyreek Hill. Them give one to Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
They may make another trade and give away one again too.
Not to my knowledge. But
And
yeah, they don't they only it looks like they ain't got none.
I ain't seen them. I ain't seen them up there.
Well, I think they'll be pretty happy with Tyreek Hill for giving up that first one.
I think so too. Then everything on tour.
Yep, that all comes down to him. Like I say, I hope Tyreek Hill knows that he don't have that thing no more.
They don't use Terry Hill more in a screen, slant, dump off kind of thing. That might be dying or run something like a Shanahan offense, you know, see coming up.
Yeah, but you see, the only problem I got with that is with Shanahan, the Dolphins don't have a Debo
True.
because Debo can do it. So basically, the Dolphins got two Ayuks, which is Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Debo can move all around the field. The good
Yeah.
thing is, Tua's exceptional at those short passes. That's what I mean by Tyreek Hill gonna have to do more. So like he could have do his routes and go down the field and bam. Now he gonna have to catch a lot of balls like 5 yards after the line of scrimmage and do his work. The
And
same
then
way,
walk.
right? The same way like Waddle. Waddle had like 110 catches last year, and most of them was like under 10 yards. But he yards after catch was the what he did. So that's what I mean by Tyreek Hill guy work cut out for him because it's a lot of yak no rather than ear yardage.
Yep.
So well, we've seen him turn a slant into a 80-yard touchdown. So it's not like he can't do it. So we'll see how it happens. But ooh, if I was an AFC fan, AFC team fan, and my team had one of those big quarterbacks, I would have tried. I don't know how to feel. 'Cause some of those teams, that's gonna be one hell of a division over there. Let me stay in the NFC where I know that I suck. It's still like that for me. Let me get a top-notch quarterback first next year in the draft, and then I'll be good. So we should be good by then. But again, like you said, this week rumors, next week rumors, and the week after that
Real deal.
is drafts.
Yep.
It'll be the draft in 2 weeks from Thursday, and we are pretty excited to see what's gonna happen.
It's gonna come quick, so we'll be ready.
Definitely.
I don't think there's anything else we need to cover. No, like I said, it's been quiet. Rumors. Tuesday is probably gonna be quiet too. Maybe another rumor mill again, but we'll see.
We'll set up our mock draft next week. Oh, for Sunday. We'll set it up for
Sunday.
Sunday.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Right,
We'll set
okay.
up our now that we had the trade. I don't think no trade. If a trade happen, we'll see what happen. But we'll set up our mock draft. We'll do a mock draft on the show on Sunday
Yep.
with me, you, and KG, and see how good of a GM we could be with the wheeling and dealing. Because I, for one, definitely gonna trade them. I just need to see what out there for me. But we'll set up our mock draft for this Sunday and then see how we get on.
Yes.
Oh no, I may not be home. Festival Del Mar. We'll see.
We'll see. To
We'll
be
see.
TBD.
Yeah, to be determined. Either Monday, either Sunday or Tuesday. We'll see.
All right. So Tuesday we'll be back on with KG. See what his Eagles are saying on his Eagles camp, and then see if any more news break in the next 2 days or so. Spice it up a little bit and see what happens.
Yeah.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
man. Till
All
Tuesday.
right. Okay.
Yes, I.